My entire content creation process is done by AI using Claude Code and Codex. So I'm going to show you how I create contents using AI, not only the contents, the visuals, the carousel and all those details. So basically what I have is like I have created the set of the skills and the workflow how I generally create the content. So for the content I have in the Claude, I have created a Claude project with like all my business details and all those. So for example, first you need to have your content folder with your brand voice, like what you want to speak, to whom you want to speak, then your business context, what you sell, what you operate, and you can like add additional details about ICP, like the positioning, how you want to position yourself and all those details in MD file. You can ask Claude or any LLM models to create it for you, giving your information, then it can obviously create it. Then next step is about the workflow, like how we are handling that, like how we are using this information for creating the content. So number one thing is like we have the set of the skills which are in the Claude. So you can ask it to create the skills. So what it does is like if you go to the content one, so we have the list of the workflow, like how the content creation process works, like how I think and how I into want to automate it. So what I do is like first of all it will open like the my folder or the client folder which we are referring to, and what type of post we are creating, either it's for LinkedIn or Twitter or Instagram or whatever platform we are looking for. And what it does is like first step will be to ideate. So for the ideation, how we have set the workflow is we have set the list of the APIs key and list of platforms that we want to monitor. For example, we have AP5 keys for monitoring Twitter, and we also monitor Reddit for like what's trending, what are the topic that we want to create content about, and we have set that all in the workflow. So whenever like we say to create the content, then it will obviously get that. And then next step is like it will find the client details, like for example it could be me, and this it will get the details about all the brand voice, all ICP, all guard guilds, all those details, and on that basis you will add like our hook strategy, all those files that we have added there, and it will create content. Not only content, what it does is like it will also create the image on the basis of our workflow. So we have also created the image.md file which tells how to use it. So the benefit of not using another platform for image generation is like we don't lose any context in between. So whenever we are creating the content from our terminal, then it has all the context. Then whenever we are passing the prompt to LLMs or any models for image generation, then obviously it's going to work good. And another thing is like for creating image we use a nano banana, and for that the prompt is given using our whole context about the post we are creating. And another thing is carousel. So we use HTML for creating the carousel. We have some templates that are HTML related templates that creates carousel on that basis. So what it does is like it will use our headshot, it will use the content, it will research the content and create the carousel on that basis. And another main thing is like we also have, for example, in the content we have some examples that are best. For example, if you go to the dumb down type of post, then we have collected list of examples. So these are also important for models to see, so that it can create the best performing format. So how we do is, what are general we do is like we create dumb down contents, and our AI will go to hit to some API and create relevant image for it that could be relevant to it, and also we can create the carousel for it. And our ideas like what to talk, what to post about is generated using AP5 with scraping the axe and Reddit. So this is the entire operations, like how we work and all those details. And what we need to do is like you just navigate your workflow, how you want to use it, and create a MD file that will have like everything, the workflow. You can create a skills as well in like skills here. Then like for the ideas, how you want to go to ideas, like it will just source for the Reddit, it will source using the Twitter, all those details has been mentioned here. And how you want to create the image, everything has to be mentioned there. How, what API to call, how do you want to do it, and whenever you tell the Claude Code or Codex to do it, it will do it.